con my compañera Marilyn Nelson. When Marilyn's name comes up among poets, the consensus is that she is a wonderful poet and a wonderful human being. The poets say this in tones of astonishment, as if wonderful poet and wonderful human being are mutually exclusive, a combination unknown to the natural world, like a labradoodle. As you know, Marilyn has received the 2012 Frost Medal. There is justice here, at last. And irony. Marilyn has little in common personally with the cantankerous curmudgeon for whom this honor is named. However, what these poets do have in common is a great gift for the narrative, a great command of craft. Moreover, Marilyn's work gives voice to others condemned to silence. Her book, The Home Place, is a family history in verse, from slave ancestors to the Tuskegee Airmen. I teach The Home Place at the University of Massachusetts. Listen now to her brilliant villanelle from that book, Daughters, 1900. 5 daughters in the slant light on the porch are bickering. The eldest has come home with new truths she can hardly wait to teach. She lectures them. The younger daughters search the sky, elbow each other's ribs, and groan. 5 daughters in the slant light on the porch, and blue sprig dresses like a stand of birch saplings whose leaves are going yellow-brown with new truths. They can hardly wait to teach themselves to be called ma'am, to march high-heeled across the hanging bridge to town. 5 daughters. In the slant light on the porch, Pom lowers his paper for a while to watch the beauties he's begotten with his hand. These new truths they can hardly wait to teach. The eldest sniffs. A lady doesn't scratch. The third snorts back. Knock, knock, nobody home. The fourth concedes, well, maybe not in church. 5 daughters in the slant light on the porch. I was so inspired by this villanelle that I wrote one of my own. I sent my creation to an editor at a prestigious literary journal that shall remain nameless, Plowshares. The editor brushed off my efforts as, quote, unintentionally comic. Somewhat bitterly, I turned to Marilyn, who offered me solidarity, kindness, and, most important, critical feedback. Without her, this poem would not exist. The Prisoners of St. Lawrence, Riverview Correctional Facility, Ogdensburg, New York, 1993. Snow astonishing their hammered faces. The prisoners of St. Lawrence, Island then. Remember in Spanish the island places. The St. Lawrence River turns white into Canada, races past barbed walls. Immigrants from the dark sea find oceanic snow astonishing, their hammered faces hardened in city jails and court houses. Indigent cases telling translators, prosecutors, public defenders that they remember in Spanish. The island places banana leaf and nervous chickens, graces gone in this amnesia of snow, stinging cocaine snow, astonishing their hammered faces. snow in the silence in the visiting room, spaces like snow in the paper of their poems and letters that remember in Spanish the island places. So the law speaks of cocaine, grams and traces, as the prisoners of St. Lawrence, island men, snow astonishing their hammered faces, remember in Spanish the island places. In her book, The Fields of Praise, Marilyn offers thanks to a mysterious organization, the Third World Villanelle Society. The name evokes the delicacy of a 19-line French verse form and the boots of bearded revolutionaries tracking mud all over the house. Now, for the first time, the truth can be revealed. The Third World Villanelle Society consists of me and Marilyn. Our numbers are small, but our impact is global. Tonight, as co-founder of this clandestine militant organization, it is my turn to offer thanks. Marilyn Nelson, lyrical poet, teacher extraordinaire, fellow perchonista, and dear friend. Gracias. Thank you. Now, please put your hands together and welcome our guest of honor, Marilyn Nelson.